What is up everyone, welcome back to a brand new video. Today, as you can probably tell by the title, we have had some news in regards of Reverse's release and when to expect it. And yes, it has been delayed a bit longer than I expected, honestly. I was always on edge with the whole, could the game be delayed, because it is July, and they did say July and we haven't heard anything until now. But yeah, the game has been delayed until 2022. Now, for some of you, that's obviously going to be some, pretty not great news. I kind of did prepare for a delay to happen. I didn't expect a delay of that proportion, but at the end of the day, if that's what they need to make this right, or if they just need more time to work on it and make it as best it can, or in the end they come around and say the game's just not coming out, it's fine. At the end of the day, this is not a mainstream Resident Evil game, and from past multiplayer Resident Evil games, we always have the kind of expect that people aren't going to enjoy it, mainly because Resident Evil is a single player series, right? The games are single player games, and people love them for that reason. Now, obviously, I've said in the past week or so, doing the Reverse videos, the game is fun. It is fun. It does have potential to be good. Out of the very few multiplayer games like this that Capcom have made for Resident Evil, this is probably one of my favourites, if not the best one they've done. Again, has its issues, of course it does, but it was fun, and it is a shame to see it be delayed. And I'm sure most of you, or some of you who have subscribed recently and been commenting on videos about the game, are kind of disappointed that it's been delayed. And you know what, at the end of the day, I do think it's kind of weird from Capcom how they say at E3 that the game's going to be available next month and then just delay it for like who knows how long. It's a weird decision. They could have just not said anything about releasing in July, but it is what it is. But yeah, the game has been delayed until 2022 at some point. If you don't believe me for whatever reason, I'll leave a link to the official tweet from them in the description, so it's real. It has been delayed. But yeah, that is what it is. I mean, at the end of the day, what have we seen recently with games not being delayed as much as they need to? You look at Cyberpunk. That game got delayed God knows how many times. And then when it did come out, it was a hot mess. Like, it wasn't great. I know everyone uses Cyberpunk as the example, but it was kind of like the more notorious, this is what happens when a game doesn't get enough time to be made on it. This is what happens. But give them the time they need for this game. If they turn around and say, the game's just not coming out anymore, then no harm, no foul. At the end of the day, that can give them more time to work on the next game in the mainline series, or Revelation 3 that's supposed to be coming out soon, and remake of 4. There's plenty of games that are coming out still that we kind of know of that can kind of just forgive them for not releasing this. But it is a shame. It is a shame. I was looking forward to it, but it is what it is. In terms of content on my channel, if you've been subscribed for a while now, or recently, I've done Reverse videos every day up till launch, which I thought was the case until July, but obviously that has now changed. I do have some already edited, ready to go videos for this game for the next 3 days, I believe. I might just post them anyway, just so they're out. At the end of the day, I've already sat and done it, but don't worry, because I still have plenty of non-Reverse Resident Evil videos that are currently being edited and ready to go. So I'm not just going to be... I was never focused on this game primarily. It was just, it was the next Resident Evil game coming out, so I was covering it as best I possibly could up until launch. But now that's not the case. The videos for Reverse will slow down. And, obviously when there's news for the game, whether it's good news or bad news, I'll cover it as fast as possible. But, until we hear anything else from them regarding it now, which could be a while, the videos for Reverse will slow down. But yeah, what I'll quickly say is if you subscribe to the channel for Reverse, and now the game's not coming out for a while, if it's no longer interesting to you, I completely get it, because I won't be covering it that much anymore until they actually say something about it. But there's still a few more videos coming out for it this week, but after that we're going back to normal Resident Evil videos and stuff like that. There's plenty of stuff coming out, so if you are still interested in my content in terms of Resident Evil, then thank you for sticking around. If not, if Reverse was kind of the main thing for you, then no, that's no problem too, and hopefully the game comes out soon. Well, as soon as it can. next year is kind of the soonest it will come out. So, But anyway, I just thought I'd update you all on, the current situation with the game. Again, for some of you it's going to suck, and, it is kind of a downer for me, but at the end of the day, I love this series as a whole. Like, I've played all of them, God knows how many times, I love them all. Anything that comes out to do with Resident Evil, I'm always interested, and this was one of those things, but, it's not to be, not for a while at least. So, thank you all for the support recently, I appreciate it. I appreciate every single one of you coming by and, commenting on videos and coming to streams and stuff like that. There's still going to be daily uploads, it just won't be reverse after the next few days because, there's no point covering it anymore considering it's not coming out. But, I thought I'd relay the news to you all and kind of let you know that the game's been delayed for a reasonable amount of time. And, as soon as there's updates on the game, I'll let you all know. Thank you all for watching, leave a like if you did enjoy, and if the information was useful, because I know some people were kind of confused as to what was going on with the game. But yeah, officially delayed until 2022. Again, subscribe if you're interested for more Resident Evil content from me, and turn on notifications so you don't miss a video and you don't miss a stream. I stream every weekend and I upload every single day. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one.